What is going on guys, Chris here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at one of the newest cubes on the market, the Gans 356 Air from letscubeit.com. The Gans Air is your standard 56mm 3x3, but it weighs in at 73 grams, which is a huge 14.9 grams lighter than its predecessor, the 356S Master Edition. The most exciting new innovation with this puzzle is the Gans elasticity system, a brand new take on tensioning your 3x3. The Master Edition comes with 4 different types of GAN nut. We have the yellow, white, orange and red, all of which offer completely different turning styles on the one 3x3. The cube comes pre-assembled with the white springs, which is sort of the default tension that you might get on the Gans 356S. These springs have a really nice balance between speed and controllability. You can do very fast algorithms if you want to, but when you're actually doing F2L and you need a bit of thinking time, it also makes the cube very controllable and less prone to make mistakes. The yellow springs are a lot lighter and they make the cube feel a little more unstable, but you have far superior corner cutting to any of the other springs. I didn't really feel a difference between the orange and the red springs, as both of them made the cube feel a little bit tight for my turning style, and the cube also got a little bit snappy, which I didn't really like the feeling of. But if you have very accurate turns and a very fast turning style, those springs would be great for you. The fact is that all of these different springs offer a different type of cubing style, so regardless of whether you have inaccurate or accurate turns, you are likely to find a really nice tension that will work for you, all on just the one cube. I personally like to use the white default springs. I think it has a really nice balance between corner cutting, speed and controllability, and it just works really well for my turning style. Out of the box, the cube felt a little dry and a little bit grainy, but after doing a load of break-in solves before lubricating, it actually turned out to be very fast. Having applied weight 1 Let's Cube It lubricant, however, the cube turns phenomenally well. Despite being very light, the cube actually feels very stable and very controllable in my hands, and I don't feel like I'm losing control of it when I'm doing a fast solve. The turning is not necessarily faster than the 356S, but it is a lot smoother and there's no bumpy feeling when you're actually doing your turns. The corner cutting obviously depends on the springs that you use, however on the white springs you actually get a very nice corner cutting ability, well over 45 degrees without very much effort. Reverse corner cutting is not quite as good. You can do almost line to line, so almost a whole cubie, but if you do try and go over, you'll just get a lockup, and nobody really wants that when you're doing a solve. So taking a look at the pieces, here we have an edge piece, and as you can see we have super blocky pieces, which is causing that really stable feeling. We have rounded off edges, which is going to improve our corner cutting ability, and we kind of have a triple torpedo here, which is stopping us from getting any kind of pops. Taking a look at the corner pieces now, as you can see it's still a very blocky piece, but we do have those pointed off corners to stop us from getting any corner twists while we are solving. Finally, onto the center pieces, as you can see we have multiple notches on the actual piece itself. There's a lot of space. You can basically pop out a center piece for tensioning or lubrication at any part of the center cap. So as you guys can tell, we have a super interesting and innovative mechanism in this new 3x3. I actually used this at a competition as my main and I got some really awesome times on it. The cube is very controllable, very smooth, and it's perfect for my turning style, which is not always accurate. It's very forgiving on its corner cutting regardless of the springs that you use, very flexible and very easy to use for all different turning styles. If you want to buy this cube or any other puzzles, you can get it from letscubeit.com and get yourselves 5% off using the discount code HariboCubing. Anyway guys, this has been my review of the Gans 356 Air. If you have enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below, let me know what you think of this puzzle, and then of course subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome day.